Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quick little acrylic freestyle with the star glitter I got off of eBay. I wanted to show you guys them. So they came in this really cute little unicorn bag, and they're from JBanger79 on eBay. She has a bunch of really cool glitter mixes, and she decorated the bags and everything. They're really cute, but these are the ones I got. This one is the one I'll be using. It's called Starlight Starbright. And here are a couple more. Those have stars and a bunch of other pieces in them. And this one has those little iridescent daisies. You can't really tell unless you take them out of the bag. And this is the free gift she sent me. She sent me like all of these free glitters, which was really nice. You usually get like a free gift every time you buy one. But she sent me these little Fimo shapes. They're like cupcakes and some mylar and these little circle like pieces and some black holographic flowers, and they came inside this little Happy Easter bag, and I got some candy and it also came with a card, but that was really nice of her. And yeah, so I'll be creating a glitter mix with the glitter I just showed you that I'll be using. I got these little containers from Dollar Tree. It came in a pack of 12 for only $1. Can't beat that, so you know I had to get that. Well, anyways, each bag comes with about a whole tablespoon in there, so I'm taking my teaspoon measuring thing. Don't worry, I don't cook with this, but I figure I put it to some use. It's clean, so I just measure it out, and it was about a tablespoon. So I dumped all of the glitter in there, and then I take about a teaspoon and a half of acrylic and do that twice and mix that in there. I actually ended up doing it 2 more times after the video. You can actually stretch this glitter pretty far, but I didn't want to waste all my powder. I probably could have added more than that, but this is what I chose to do. So yeah, I just put that in there and put the lid on and just shake it up, and you get a glitter mix. And then I just take the label that was on the bag and put it on the container. You don't have to do that, but I just do so I remember which glitter it is, because I have so many. Okay, so now I'm going to start the design, and this is like an acrylic freestyle. If you don't know what that is, it's basically you just do whatever comes to mind. So that's what I did on this video. And I'm using my custom Milky white acrylic that I made. It's just the Mia Secret 3D white. I do 1.5 scoops of that to 18 scoops of clear, and then you just double it depending on how much acrylic you want to make. So I'm blending this color halfway down the nail, and then I'll be taking little beads of that glitter mix that I just made, and I'll be kind of like making like a little swoop going down the side of the nail and then filling in the bottom. And then I pick out a bigger star out of the I just search for one inside the glitter mix. I know it seems a little bit tedious, but me being me, I gotta have things look a certain way. So I just took it out of there, and then I placed it on the nail with a little bit of just plain clear acrylic. Okay, so for the middle finger, I'm going to be doing like a clear glass nail on this with all of the glitter. I'm going to just fill up the whole nail with the glitter mix. I'm removing the pieces of mylar that were in the glitter mix because I only am going to be using those for the ring finger and the thumb. So yeah, I'm doing that, and then once I apply the glitter on the whole nail, I'm going to be taking 2 smaller stars out of the glitter mix, and then 1 big star. There'll be 2 smaller ones on the top and bottom, and then a bigger one in the middle of the nail. And the bigger one, I had trouble with the sides lifting up, and when you encapsulate, you don't want that because it will be popping out, and when you go to file, it will just end up filing off part of the star. So what I did was use my IBD 5 seconds nail glue, as you'll see here in a minute, and I just put that under the sides and then just press them down with my finger. For the ring finger, I'm building this whole nail up with the Milky white color, And then I'm going to go in with some of the glitter and make like a little, I guess you would call it like a swoosh down the nail. And I'm going to put like little pieces of the mylar running through that, like I said before. And then I'll just pick out 2 bigger stars and put one towards the top and towards the bottom, with just a little bit of clear acrylic. By the way, in case anyone wanted to know, I'm using my alpha brush in the number 9, and before the video I always already prep my nails and apply a thin layer of clear before I do anything. Okay, so for the pinky, I'm doing the whole tip of the nail in the Milky white color, and then I'll be doing a glitter fade with the glitter mix starting from the top and fading down the side. And then I'll be taking 2 bigger stars that I picked out and just placing them on top of that glitter fade. Depending on the way the light hits the nails, you'll be able to see them, which is a really cool effect. So now I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate all of the nails. Since these are longer, I'm just going to use smaller beads and build them up like I normally would. I usually stick to a 4-bead method like I always say. And I'm working wetter than usual to make sure I encapsulate all of the glitters. The only thing with these nails is they came out a little bit thicker than I had anticipated, but it's probably because I used quite a bit of the glitter because I wanted them to look a certain way. If you were going to do this design, you could of course use less, but I did end up filing them down to a normal size or whatever. But just to prevent the extra work, it would probably be better to use less. But me being me, I gotta be extra and always put more glitter. But hey, the more the merrier, I guess. But yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I'll top coat all the nails with Poochiez Super Shine Gel Top Coat and clean around the cuticles with a little bit of acetone, and I'll be back with a close-up at the end. Okay guys, here are the finished nails. I hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at StayPolished91, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.